Into the second part now because the first one, stupid camera shut off. Okay, so got your screwdriver in here, holds it steady, 1/2 inch. I'm lucky I have ratcheting both ends, but I need to first figure out which way it goes. Okay, this is a reverse thread, so you need to what would appear as tightening it to get it off. Ready? Oh, I tightened it on pretty good. Okay, we have broken it. That's a bonus. It's all easy from here. So, whee! Okay, now it's loose enough that I can just put it off with my finger. Dun dun dun. And that comes off. And there is the other head. Pop this guy out so you don't damage it. He fits over here, which is, he's actually got that hole that you need to find. So, as you can see, that's the one that I just broke. So, I'm going to pop this guy into the vise. Get my blades out of the way so that... there we go. And of course, it's the new one. The rivets I seem to be using aren't wanting to work properly. Okay, safety glasses on, into the hole. Actually, I want to flip it over and do it the other way because that seems to be the easier way to do it. Dun dun dun. Okay, and here we go. Go away. Okay, so that's already out. But because it's been very finicky today and the rivet doesn't seem to want to come out this end, I have a cheater trick that seems to be working very, very well. These are actually screw extractors. They're meant to extract the screws when you break or you strip the heads. But they are working for my purpose. Drill bit out, start with the little guy, make sure your drill's good and tight, and you drill through here. Now I have to go to a bigger size. It's a process. Like I said, I've done this 3 times. That's the only reason I can actually do this so quickly today. So we pull that guy out, he goes back in his little slot, and then we grab the big guy. Open up. Come on, open, open, open. There we go. Got the big guy. And now we are carrying on. Because as soon as that head can get loose and start spinning, like such, so you see the head itself is spinning, great. Now, I can pop it off, which I seem to be able to do. Oh, let's make it a bit looser. It's not quite as loose as it was. Dun, dun, dun. All right. And what I've been doing is just banging this thing off this side. Ta-da! It breaks nice and easy. Sadly, once it's gone. Now I take my channel locks, nice small size, put that there so it can widen it out in where the blade's supposed to go. This guy here, now he's all loose, and I just, really? Now he's going to be finicky this time. Okay, there we go. Again, in, and you just got to pop him out. So he's in there. Widen this out so I can actually get that in there. And we just got to pop him out. Da-da-da. Oh, come on. Pop. Okay, well, he's away from the hole, so that's better. There we go. Popped out. All gone. Bob's your uncle. Now, I like to tighten this back up because I've widened it so much. So tighten it back up. Now your blade. I am going to be taking a Dremel with this blade once. I am done this, but you want to make sure your blades are facing the right way. And also, I'm putting it back around because all the, actually, the big head is on this side, which means you can barely see it. The sharp edge and the sharp edge, you want them on this side. So, it goes in there. Bob's your uncle. I want this facing this way. I know this blade now goes this way. And back into the vise and retrieve your blade that you just sent flying. Because, you know, nothing is as simple as it looks. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, he goes in this way. And I actually think I'm going to tighten him in there a little by, first off, getting tools out of the way. I'm going to put this guy in here, and I'm going to see if I can tighten him up with the vise a little. I don't want it too tight. I just want it to help hold it in place a bit better. Dun, dun. Because, like I said, I keep having to widen it. There we go. Let's try that. That should be a little tighter at least. Okay. That's a little tighter. Okay. Now let's take these guys. Are you flat out of my way? You are. Okay. And again, because I've already done this before, I do not know what size these are. There's probably some that are bigger. But this is the size of the rivet I am using. If you have never used a rivet gun before, there actually is a way to do it. So you'll see a hole on this end. It doesn't go in there. You see a hole on this, or you see it go this way. It doesn't go like that. And you see a hole on this side. Because it's closed, it won't go in. Luckily, pop that out. Oh, and the rivet that I previously put on, there's the end. It's garbage. All right. So you got this guy. He goes this way. And you got this guy. And he goes through the hole. Now, I am not going to lie. These things are really friggin' hard to put in. But mine apparently has a ratcheting option. So when you can not get any further, it'll let you open it back up. So far, this is what it looks like. It's just sitting there. It's in. It's already holding it. It makes it a bit tighter. That's okay. The last one I put in wasn't. Okay. Rivet is on. Alright. And like I said on the last one, and there's the piece that came out. Blade's on. Doesn't spin very well, but that's okay because these ones are nice and loose. They'll spin. This one doesn't have to be loose to spin. It'll still spin because the force forces all the blades out straight like this when you're cutting with the weed eater. Okay. Now, I take this guy and we're going to move. We're going to move over here. This is my trusty little spot that I sit down to do stuff. Okay. Let's prop you up down here, I guess. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I got me a Dremel. Nice little diamond blade on it. And all I want to do is resharpen up the blades. Looks like I can resharpen them all because they've already been beating up a lot of grass just today. So I'm just going to use this. These got rubber handles. And I'm going to grab that blade that I'm working on. Now you're going to ask me, why are you doing that? I'm doing this because those get really freaking hot. So you just take your Dremel and you run it along the edge. This will make it sharper again. You can actually see where the cut edge is. And it never hurts to have a sharp tool when you're trying to knock down alfalfa and burdock root and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, safety glasses are on. And you just do this till you feel you are happy with it. I personally don't think I have to do much. I always just do a check. Yep, that's sharp enough for me. Ta-da! you now have a new blade on your weed trimmer blade. I'm hoping I don't have to do this again today, but there you go. And then everything else for putting this back on. This is, this is the side I put against. My nuts and everything go here, and the other piece goes through the center, comes through this way. You put it back on. Bob's your uncle. You got a working weed eater again with this blade. And when I can afford to, yes, I'm buying more new ones. Hope you like learning something new with Kristin.